Good morning everyone. This is Dr. Pushpa, Assistant Professor in Physiotherapy Department of RPIT Campus, Karnal. So today topic is hammer toe. What is the hammer toe? It's a deformity that causes toe to the bend or curl downward instead of pointing forward. The deformity can affect the second or third toe, or it may be present at the birth time, and it's due to arthritis or the wearing fitting shoe such as the tight and the pointed heel. Firstly, discuss anatomy. There are the two types of the structure. First is osseous structure and the soft tissue structure. In the osseous structure, there are the three parts. First is metatarsal, phalanges and the articulation. In the metatarsal, you can see here the head, shaft and the base. And in the phalanx, the proximal phalanx, middle phalanx and the distal phalanx. In this phalanx, there are the three parts. First is head, shaft and the base. And in the articulation, there are the three types of joint. First is metatarsophalangeal joint, proximal interphalangeal joint and the last is distal interphalangeal joint. And in the soft tissue structure like tendons, there are the two types of muscle. First is the extrinsic muscle and second is the intrinsic muscles. In the extrinsic muscle, flexor digitorum longus muscle, you can see here, there are the four tendons ply the second, third, fourth and the fifth metatarsal. And in the intrinsic muscles like extensor digitorum brevis, flexor digitorum brevis, dorsal and plantar introsi and the lumbrical muscles. Now classification. First is classic hammer toe, claw toe, mallet toe, rigid and the flexible. Firstly discuss classic hammer toe. You can see here the distal interphalangeal joint will be extension position and proximal interphalangeal joint will be flexion position and the metatarsophalangeal joint will be extension position. And in the claw toe, you can see here the distal interphalangeal joint will be flexion position, proximal interphalangeal joint will be flexion position and metatarsophalangeal joint will be extension position. And in the mallet toe, you can see here distal interphalangeal joint will be flexion position. Push-up test. This test used for the arches. First of all, the examiner pointed the index finger below the foot and then asked the patient to extend your foot over the second toe. Now, etiology or the causes. First is the genetic cause or the hereditary cause and second is the acquired cause that develop the originate after the birth. Like shoe gear means the train equipment, tumor or the biomechanical cause. There are the three parts. First is the flexor stabilization, flexor substitution or the extensor substitutions. Flexor stabilization means it's the process of making something physically stable. Or any other cause like arthritis or any unusual high foot arches, wearing shoe that didn't fit properly. Now treatment part. First is the conservative treatment and the surgical treatment. In the conservative treatment, the shoe modification, you can see on the first figure. Shoe modifications or the alternation and adaptation made to the shoe according to the individual foot. And accommodative padding you can see on the second figure. Padding between the second and the third toe. And last is the orthotic device. You can see on the last figure. Orthotic device is most useful for the foot stability. Now surgical treatment, the soft tissue procedure, osseous procedure and the tendon transfer. Now soft tissue procedure, the tenotomy, it's a surgical procedure cutting off the tendon, and capsulotomy, it's also the surgical procedure to remove the part of capsules. And last is the tendon transfer. It's also the surgical procedure that moves a working muscles and the tendon to replace a non-working muscles or the tendons. Now arthroplasty, the most common procedure performed for the hammer toe correction, may or may not require fixations, and the soft tissue procedure. Now arthroplasty type of fixation, the K-wire fixation, absorbable rod, implant, shore rod or the SIP implantations. Now arthrodesis means it's the fusion of the joint, and you can see here the K-wire fixation On the second metatarsal, K-wire fixation screw or the different implant. Now some exercise used for the hammer toe. The toe crunch is the most important exercise for the hammer toe, and firstly the patient should be comfortable on the chair. Then put a towel just underneath the upper half of your affected foot and heel firmly planted on the ground and use your toes for crunching the towel up. And this position hold for the 10 to 20 times. Now manual hammer toe stretching exercise. Firstly, patient should be comfortable position, and you can also use your towel to stretch your toes. And sit on the ground with your legs perfectly outstretched and a towel wrap properly around the toes. And the towel end with your hand and pull the toe toward you. And this position hold for the 20 to 30 seconds. Then relax. And we can recommend for any splint used in the hammer toe. That splints, the BB splint, the Bowler Brown splint.